too am so grateful for those beautiful readings tonight. What a wonderful thought that man has a noble destiny, as Mrs. Eddy said, and as was read. I've often thought that many of the problems today come from people not finding their true place in life, their destiny, their God-given destiny. And once they find that, everything falls into place. They have a sense of purpose, joy, peace, every good thing. It's not without challenges, but the answers are there in God. I'm also very grateful for that beautiful music. How Great Thou Art. That was so beautifully played. Anyway, it was just wonderful. Many years ago, in Martha Wilcox Addresses, in her article on war, I came upon this statement. Mrs. Wilcox says, "In Christian Science, we understand that God made man and gave him presence and certainty and position. And man does not desire to get from somebody or some other nation, but draws from infinity." That meant so much to me. It still does, because when you think of the three things that how God made man and what he gives each one of us, the first, presence. And what does that mean? Presence of mind, presence of peace. It's a presence. I would ask myself, what kind of presence do I have? Is it one filled with God's presence, or is it an agitated one? But it's something to think about, because God gives us his presence to claim for ourselves. And then certainty. God gives us certainty. We don't have to be in doubt. We don't have to be weighing the pros and cons. God gives us certainty. He gives that through the still small voice that speaks to us, so we know what to do and when to do it. And then position. Again, we have a noble destiny. Our position in life is God-given. No one else can do what God has given you to do. Only you can do it. And when you do it, you will feel so fulfilled. So, presence, certainty, position. And then finally, how do we don't try to get this from somebody else, some other school or person, or in this case, we're talking about nations as well, but we draw from infinity. We go to the well of God, which is bottomless. It's a great resource for all of us. So we go to that well and we draw from his infinity. It's a wonderful statement and one to work with. It will enrich your life, as I know it has mine. I'm so grateful to be here tonight to hear, as I said, the beautiful music, readings, and testimonies. So good to be with you all.